Hello
Dude.
and welcome to episode 9
Well, no, how about that?
of the Tornado Takeover right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for
all that is sports. We are your hosts. I am Fred.
And I am Angela. And we have a lot to unpack. We got football, basketball,
Talk about it.
soccer,
Wrestling
started. A lot going on. So stay tuned. We'll break everything down and a whole lot more. We got the Thunder to chat about, OU, OSU, Tulsa.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned. We got a lot to talk about, guys. A lot of stuff.
So much.
So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
All right.
How's it going, everybody?
Welcome again. This is the Tornado Takeover on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We are your hosts.
I am Fred.
And I'm Angela. It hasn't changed in the last 30 seconds.
Nah, not going to change.
And like I said earlier, we have a lot to unpack.
A whole bunch of good stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff happening in the state of Oklahoma.
A lot going on. The Panhandle's getting snow.
Yeah.
Cold
out there from what I hear.
There was tornadoes last week. I mean, there's been uproar in sports.
That's one thing about Oklahoma. If you know, the weather is very unpredictable out there. But definitely got a lot to talk about in sports. A lot of action-packed surprises. Good things going on,
Women's soccer is finishing up.
Yeah.
Wrestling starting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know you really like wrestling.
Definitely.
First, want to just take a quick moment to. Yesterday was Veterans Day, so
Absolutely.
We just want to thank all of our veterans for everything they've done, from the Navy to the Coast Guard, Marines, Army,
everybody.
Air Force, everywhere. Thank you so much for all of your sacrifices.
The men and women in our armed forces are they're a very special breed of person to put themselves on the line for our freedoms, and they're willing to put their lives on the line for that. So, if nothing else, they deserve that respect.
Exactly.
I have family that were in the military. You have family also.
We both had family in the military, so
we have a very deep level of respect for the military and what it's there for.
And we actually live in a military town.
Yeah, we do actually.
So we have we're right outside of Tampa, but Tampa has a joint. It's an Air Force base, but it's a joint base. So we have Marines, Navy, Air Force, Army. I know our neighbor is actually in the Army. So right. I had friends that were stationed here in the Air Force and the Army. One of my best friends, she's actually in Germany now because her husband's stationed there in the Army. So a lot of veterans here. So we just want to take some time out of our show just to say thank you.
Absolutely.
If you served or if any of your family members served, just know we appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of our freedom and
Absolutely.
For your sacrifices, because it's not only the sacrifices of the men and women, but also their families.
Yeah.
And
they have to deal with a lot, with this, the idea of knowing that their family members are overseas or
exactly,
they're right there.
They're putting
in the
their
thick
life
of the fight,
on the line, and they may not be coming home to see their kids grow up.
And sadly, some don't. So to those who made that ultimate sacrifice, definitely deserve the highest respect. So. We have to keep that in mind, for our veterans as well as the families of veterans,
Exactly. Just going to jump real quick into our chat. Mr. Ralph Calise is here. As always, thank you, Ralph, for tuning in. We appreciate you. He said, good afternoon, Fred and Angela. Have a great show and happy Veterans Day. That is correct.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, he is going to be off today, but catch the Yensa Report on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You guys are not going to regret it. If you are a Pittsburgh, even if you're a Pittsburgh Pirates fan or a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, but you're not a Steelers fan, still tune in because he puts on a absolutely amazing show definitely. All about Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell the passion that he puts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely check him out.
As well as all of
the IE Sports family.
All of our IE Sports family. And then he had to throw a little funny in there, telling us some Angels, Arizona Cardinals, let's go, Fred, Dallas Cowboys. Yikes.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Yep.
I think it pretty much speaks for itself. I don't have to add to it.
Exactly.
But I hear you, Ralph. Shout out to you, by the way.
Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter X at Tornado TKOV_IE. We're always, willing to chat with you guys about the teams, what's going on. We want you guys to know. If you're not familiar with, like, for instance, OSU has equestrian. How many people knew that?
Right.
We'll keep you up to date on that as well.
Any questions about anything, feel free to give us a chat. Hey, ask us something. Hey, what about this? What about that? We'll be glad to respond back to you, So just get active and make sure that you're hollering at us,
Exactly. Oh, excuse me. Also, make sure follow IE Sports Radio on X, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. It's all at IE Sports Radio. And then check out the website too, iesportsradio.com. We're going to hear just a brief word from our sponsors, Planet Jerky, Seal the Deal Wax Seal, which you guys know that I can't get enough of our seals from our wedding. And Christmas is coming up. Let me tell you, people will be so excited to get a Christmas card with a wax seal on it. So order them today. It's so super easy. You can actually order them straight from the IE Sports Radio website at Seal. Like, go to IE Sports Radio. There's a drop down that has Seal the Deal Wax Seal. Click on it. You can order them right there, as many, as little as you want. I think they're like $1 a piece,
something like that. But she did an amazing job. I don't know.
They're like fun, and they're the easiest things to put on. Literally, it comes with a little backing on it. You pull the backing off, stick it on your envelope. Bam, you're good to go. Yep. Like, maybe press it for like 2-3 seconds. That's it. Literally the best.
Oh yeah.
So let's hear from our sponsors real quick. When we get back, we're going to jump into the worldwide sports
of Oklahoma.
So we'll be right back after this.
IE Sports Radio fans, this show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Hey there, IE Sports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps. for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at @SealTheDeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the IE Sports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
All righty.
Hey,
and
what up,
we
everybody?
are back.
We are back.
So real quick, Ralph mentioned in the chat room that he likes my my shirt. You can grab these on the IE Sports Radio website. Go to iesportsradio.com, I believe, /shop. These, I love these. Is the best one of my favorite long sleeve shirts ever. I have a tank top with it. I have a t-shirt. We have all kinds of IE Sports Radio merchandise. So definitely go check them out. Perfect for Christmas.
Birthdays.
I mean, Christmas.
Just a little gift, you know.
Christmas is around the corner.
Just right around the corner.
Planet Jerky, go check them out. Perfect stocking stuffers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I told you guys, go get your wax seals for your Christmas cards. So we got you set up. All of our sponsors, they're here.
All you got to do is just press the button, get on in there, check it out, see what you like, and press that button.
That's right. All right, guys. So we're gonna dive right into it. Always, we start out with the show.
We'll start out the show off with OU, but we're going to flip the script a little bit today, guys.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we are, because I think we had talked about this. But I think what we're going to do, we're going to keep the lineup, but we're going to switch it around a little bit and start off with speaking on Tulsa. And I do believe that they're going to be playing who?
Oh, yeah. Tulsa's got a big game going on this weekend, Thursday night. ESPN, I believe the game's at 7:30 in Tulsa. The Golden Hurricanes, who are on a bye this week, are going to be taking. I'm just going to start off with this. What is up with all these buys in football now?
Yeah, there's a lot of them lately.
Like OU's going to be on a bye this week, this weekend. Tulsa, this is like their second bye.
Yep.
I know the East Carolina Pirates that Tulsa's playing has been on, had to. Do they all get 2 byes now? What is it? I remember you got 1 bye weekend, in all of
and that was it.
Football, and that was it. Now we're adding, this doesn't make sense. But anyways. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes will be taking on the East Carolina Pirates, my hometown team. I'm sorry. I was born and bred there. I lived 3 minutes down the road, driving less than 10 minutes walking, depending on how fast you walked up that steep hill. My blood bleeds purple and gold. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Unfortunately, I will not be watching the game because my team does not like me to watch the game anymore. They don't like me to put my jersey on. They don't like me to put my jewelry on, put the car flags on, put the yard flag out. They don't like any of that, so I will not watch it. But we will keep you up to date on Twitter what happens if you're not watching it. But ESPN this weekend, East Carolina will be heading into Tulsa to take on the Golden Hurricanes. Now, I originally, at the start of this season, when the Pirates were 2-0, was like, we're going to come in. Tulsa's not doing too great. We're going to dominate them. This is going to be a blowout win. We got this in the bag. Yada, yada, yada. Fast forwarding, we're now in what? Week 10, 9? Something like that. I don't know. We're in the middle of February. In
the middle of November.
In the middle of November. Clearly, it's way too hot here, and I want it colder. We're now in the middle of November. East Carolina went through a period of time where we sucked. Okay? I'm just going to let you know that. We sucked. And I was like looking at this game on the schedule, and I was looking at a lot of the games, and I was like, that's a game I had really high hopes for at the beginning. And now I'm like, oh, we getting our tail murdered. Like, we getting like mollywopped. But we've got some coaching change. We got a quarterback change. They returned to sender Mr. Garcia. I don't know what happened to him. But we got East Carolina has a new quarterback. So this game, like, I really don't know which way it could go.
Okay, that's fair.
This is our first road game with a new quarterback, with a new offense, or a new play caller, a new head coach, or interim head coach. So Tulsa's been showing signs of improving, but I'm still
not sold.
Not really sold.
It's kind of on the fence a little bit.
Yeah. But I really think it's going to be a great game regardless.
Yeah, I agree.
It is going to be, Thursday night under the light primetime game. So I think it's going to be a great game. I want to see a good game, obviously.
Sure.
For the show's aspect, I want the team in blue to win. For my sanity.
And for your personal.
For my personal.
She's bleeding purple and gold.
I was told I couldn't wear my East Carolina shirt for the show today.
That is not true. I did say she could wear it. Then she switched. Let me tell you, I'm going to let y'all inside just a little bit.
I went in neutral zone.
No, right. She went neutral zone. I had no problem with her wearing the ECU. You don't sit there and blame me like that. It's terrible. But for those who want to check that game out, check it out, guys.
I can't believe it's at 7:30 because we played at 8 last week. We had an 8 game and then a 7:30 game. So I believe this is at 7:30.
Right. But we're definitely going to see them clash. So check them out. Be ready. And may the best team win. Who knows? ECU may pull it off,
Yes, 7:30 on ESPN on Thursday.
All right, there it is, guys.
East Carolina is 5-4. Tulsa is 3-6. I'm not going to harp on this too long. Right now, East Carolina has the upper hand as far as the matching. I don't do bets, so I can't read you the bets. Just going to real quick. They still have Jake. I think that's his name, Jake Garcia. I don't know. The dude from our old, the quarterback that started at the beginning of the season at East Carolina. Mm-hmm. Garcia is all I know.
Yeah.
My guy has had 12 interceptions the whole season. Yeah, there's a reason he got benched.
Yeah.
Then you have, so they still have him as passing. He's not going to be the starting quarterback. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen.
You have to put him on the bench.
He has been benched. But Rajee Harris got 128 carries for 616 yards and 5 touchdowns. On the other side, on the Tulsa side, we have Mr. Francis is throwing for 125 for 212 with 1,249 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Mr. Jackson here, Bill Jackson, the running back, is at 56 carries for 296 yards, has yet to have a touchdown. Talking receiving, Benjamin has got 55 receptions for 683 yards and 5 touchdowns for the Golden Hurricanes, whereas Sowell has 31 receptions, 603 yards, and 3 touchdowns for the Pirates. So the players are very evenly matched. I think it's, like I said, it's going to be a great game. I don't want to throw a prediction out. I'm not a prediction girly when it comes to that. I can't stand it because I'm always wrong. I'm going to be honest. Don't take me to the casinos because I will spend every dollar just trying to think that the next hit is going to be our $100,000 million winner, and I'm going to blow everything. So switching gears a little bit, if you are in the Tulsa area, ESPN's Sports Center will be live from the University of Tulsa on Thursday afternoon from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Central. So if you're in the Tulsa area, if you are a University of Tulsa fan or student, you're in the Tulsa area, check it out. 1 to 2 on the Chapman Commons. Sports Center will be live from the university. So go check that out. Also, just going to jump into what it has happened in our past. So our Lady Golden Hurricanes did lose on the 10th. When was the 10th?
What, 2 days ago?
Saturday. That was Sunday. It was Sunday.
That was on Sunday.
They did fall 61-63. Volleyball also on Sunday. I don't think women's basketball, on the 6th. That was the last time we chatted with you guys, was on, I believe, the 4th or the 5th. So, let me go back a little bit. Pardon me. Women's basketball won 63-60 on the 6th, and then they fell short on Sunday by 2 points. Men's basketball has been doing their thing. They won on the 4th, which I believe is the day we had our show. I can't do math.
No, that was on Monday. Because today's the 12th, 7 days back would be
the 5th.
Right.
That's right. So we told you about that. They won 82-68, and then they ended up demolishing. It's not showing me who we played. Like, it will not let me see it. All I see is their logo, and I don't know who they were. Oh, and that was Pine Bluff, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Arkansas Pine Bluff, I think.
Yep. UAPB.
I don't know. I just get their mascot logo. I don't get anything else. It won't show me. Anyways, they demolished them 103-80 on Saturday. Switching gears really quick to volleyball. Volleyball was in Greenville at East Carolina Menzies Coliseum on the 8th, which was Friday. The Golden Hurricanes beat the East Carolina Pirates. Oh my gosh, I just called my team the wrong team name.
Oh, almost did. You caught yourself.
I caught myself. Tulsa Golden Hurricanes ended up winning 3-0, then traveled on to Charlotte and beat the Charlotte 49ers 3-1. Of course, women's soccer got out of the tournament in the first round. Coming up for your Tulsa Golden Hurricanes, we have men's basketball is going to be hosting Oral Roberts tomorrow.
Two Tulsa-based teams.
2 Tulsa teams. Yes. We talked about football. Tulsa is going to be hosting East Carolina. Cross country is going to be at the NCAA Midwest Regionals. I'm not sure when that is. It's not giving me a date. Sorry. Volleyball is going to be home against UTSA, the University of Texas at San Antonio, on Friday the 15th. Saturday, men's basketball will be at Missouri State. Volleyball on Sunday the 17th will be at Memphis. And women's volleyball will host Oral Roberts on the 17th. Men's and women's tennis are both going to be at the NCAA Individual Championships again sometime this week. And men's basketball will be hosting on the 20th, Little Rock. So that is your latest and greatest in Tulsa Golden Hurricane news.
That's right.
We're going to jump into a quick break. And when we get back, I had some trivia for you, but it's more of East Carolina trivia and not Tulsa Golden Hurricanes trivia. So we're going to save that for another day.
Well, we can ask
at
least one question. Oklahoma. Sports related. It's an easy question. I'll read it off and then you guys can guess if you can. But
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You were going to say something.
No.
So that was it. So we'll go ahead and take that break real quick. And when we get back, we'll get to, let's go Oklahoma State, I believe.
Yeah, we'll jump into Oklahoma State, and then we'll jump into some Sooners. And then we're going to top it off with the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are doing very well, but we're going to have to wait on that. So just stay tuned to IE Sports. You're watching. Oh my gosh, we're a hot mess today. You're watching Tornado Takeover right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll see you guys shortly.
Don't go nowhere.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Davidson.
It's your boy, Dentarius Lava.
And we're the hosts of Fast Break here on IE Sports Radio, where we discuss everything in the world of basketball from prep to the pros.
You guys should definitely check us out, man. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We got all the basketball information you guys need, so we look forward to you guys listening in.
And please do, because we are the best basketball show on this side of the Mississippi. And please do check us out on Twitter at FastBreakISR. D-Lock, where's our time again?
8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That gives you guys spending time on a Sunday.
Tune in.
Hey, Cleveland and Columbus sports fans. This is Jen B., host of the Show of the Land on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. If you love Cleveland and Columbus sports like I do, be sure to tune in live to the Show of the Land on Tuesdays, where we will cover the Cleveland Browns, Cavs, Guardians, and Monsters. We will also talk about the Columbus Blue Jackets, Crew, Fury, and of course, the Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll also cover other colleges in the area like Akron, Kent State, Cleveland State, Mount Union, John Carroll, Baldwin Wallace, Youngstown State, among others. So like I said, if you love Cleveland and Columbus sports like I do, be sure to tune in Tuesdays to the Show of the Land with Jen B on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
All right, guys, we are back. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so we are going to dive
into the world of OSU.
That was dive. Make sure.
You did say dive. You said dive.
I thought at first I said dive.
No, we're not gonna. We're gonna dive.
We're gonna get into some OSU Cowboys. Yeah. Go Pokes. All right.
That's my Pistol Pete impersonation. So, starting off with OSU, what you got?
All right, so let's chat about what has happened in the great Stillwater area. All right. My phone just decided to go belly up on me. Women's basketball took on Oral Roberts on Thursday, November the 7th. Ended up winning against Oral Roberts 89-68.
It's pretty much a blowout.
Yeah, but Oral Roberts is actually really good at basketball, but it's men's basketball, I guess.
Yeah. The women's basketball,
it's a little hit or miss.
But they have a fairly decent team. But OSU, excuse me, for me growing up in Oklahoma, OSU's always had a strong basketball program as long as I've known. So the men and women actually play really well, you know.
Women yesterday also played Texas Southern, and well, that was a blowout. It was 87-58.
Yeah.
We actually did catch the very end of that. We would have caught a little more had Jersey Mike's decided to hurry up with our food.
Right. But we did catch some of it, and the girls are looking sharp.
They are. I will say. OSU's women's team is looking really good.
They're looking fantastic. Their lead scorer was...
Sorry, I really had the hiccup.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Right.
They will be playing. I just saw them. I'm a little bit all over the place today.
Bear with us.
Women's basketball is going to be taking on Fairfield on Saturday, November the 16th at home at 2 p.m. They got a lot of home games. I didn't realize how many home games that they've had.
Mm-hmm.
What did you have on women on OSU's lady Cowgirls?
Cowgirls.
Yeehaw!
Pulling up my notes real fast. Bear with me for a second.
I swear, something is wrong. Like our phones are losing
You're
signal.
a little slow acting right now, but that's okay.
Well, you're not on the Wi-Fi. That's why.
Sorry. Let's see. Texas Southern. All right, here we go right here, guys. So. We already know they went 87-57. It's basically a 30-point blowout. From what I did see of the game, Texas Southern did what they could, but they were pretty much in control of the entire game. So there's not really too much to talk about other than let's see.
We were talking about the I had a brain fart about what was that about? What were we talking about?
We're talking about the Oklahoma State.
Ooh, chemo brain. Okay, the leading scorer for our starters for the Cowgirls, I don't know how to pronounce these people's names.
Let me see the names.
Mm-hmm. I'm country.
Ossie scored 33 points last night. That was a career high.
No,
Yeah, that was the lead score.
But what's that girl's name?
Magassa.
Yeah, I wouldn't
scored
have
11
said that.
points. Smith scored 7. Gray scored 7. Hurd scored 9. But Ossie was the showstopper last night.
She's been the showstopper for the past few.
Let me tell you, she can ball.
Is that the girl from Oregon?
No. That's for OU. You're talking about Reagan Beers. I know what you're talking about.
Wrong O team.
But Ossie, she's doing it. Actually, all the girls are doing it. Her career high 33 really, really stepped up. She's been scored out of control.
Coming off the bench, we only had a total, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 was off the bench. I mean, literally, Ossie's the one that stole the show. Did
definitely
basically everything. Gonna flip into some men's basketball. We're playing basketball. Basket. Now I got that stuck in my head. Thanks, Angela. Way to get that stuck in your head. The men's basketball took on St. Thomas, beat them 80-71 on Sunday. They will be in action again on Thursday. They'll be playing South Illinois, and then at home, and then they're going to close out on the road at the Shriners. That's the one at the Shriners Children's Charleston Classic. They'll be playing FAU. But
they've been looking pretty sharp.
They've been looking good. For OSU, the leading scorer on what did I say? Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The leading scorer was Mr. Blue. That's his name. Blue scored. Kendall Blue. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong team. I'm looking at the wrong team. I'm like, I don't recognize this guy at all whatsoever. Thompson with actually off the bench. Avery hit 23 points. Starters, Thompson had 11. Jennings and Brantley had 8 respectively. Dow had 3 and Davis had 1. And then what's his name? Sumnik. Who?
Sumnik.
That guy. Sumnik. Yes. He had 11. Dean had 4. Keller with 5, and Newman with 6. So even off the bench, the Cowboys are doing their thing.
Oh yeah.
Definitely killing it there. Not too much to talk about when it comes to football. Let's get real. I don't think OSU is in it anymore. All right. We definitely not going to be making a trip back to Dallas for a championship. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
They got mollywopped up, down, and
all the way around.
Up, down, all the way around.
All around town.
You name it. They lost to TCU, to the Horned Frogs, 13-38.
You do the math. It's 25 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right now.
That was a beating.
That was a something. That was a take it out to the tool shed.
Yeah, wear you out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, OSU, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. And in times past, they've actually shown some promise in terms of being stronger. But as of now,
they're sitting at 3-7.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going bowling this year.
No, not at all.
Considering
unless they go to the bowling alley.
They're hosting Texas Tech for senior night, and then our final game is going to be at Colorado on the 29th, that Friday after Thanksgiving. There's no way. Not happening. Nope, we're moving on. Like I said, it ain't nothing to discuss.
No.
I mean,
well, what can you say?
It's
you have
awful.
more losses than wins, and you're losing bad.
baby.
There's times like even the times where they actually could have won. I don't know. You know, we're looking for the Ollie Gordons. You know,
Ollie auction free.
Yeah, something. I don't know what to say about it. I'm disappointed. I'm just going to be honest with you because they've played a lot better in times past, and as you can see with their record of 3-7, it's just awful.
It's atrocious.
So let's move forward. What else can we say? You ready?
Yeah.
You have anything to say? Any commentary?
No, I'm done.
All right. Moving forward, guys.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait. I'm not done. I mean, I was done with that comment, but I'm not done.
Oh, I thought you meant you were done. No, please
No.
right ahead.
All right, so women's soccer real quick. The NCAA selection show was on Monday. That was yesterday. The OSU Cowgirls will be taking on Arkansas in Fayetteville for the first round, so round 1 of the tournament on Friday the 15th at 6:30 p.m. For a team that did not win but has been playing very consistent soccer, I'm very proud to see them in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
The championship, NCAA Women's Championship, will be held. All right, Siri, ain't nobody asked you. Will be held in Cary, North Carolina. For those who don't know, be at Wake Med Soccer Park. That's where I used to work. Blood, sweat, and tears into that field. Literally, there is probably blood stains still from me. I know there's sweat still there, and there was plenty of tears at that stadium. So that'll be big for the town of Cary. Also for Wake Med. But yes, definitely check out. It will be on ESPN Plus. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. I don't mean to sound ugly, but people do not care enough about women's soccer and women's sports, and it literally drives me nuts. The fact that our women's sports are getting pushed
and overlooked
to side channels like ESPN Plus because we have to put bowling, for Christ's sakes, or poker or freaking cornhole on ESPN.
Right.
I'm sorry. That's my high horse. I will get off my soapbox as soon as these women get paid enough, as soon as women's sports, especially women's soccer, gets the attention it deserves. I will always stay on my soapbox. And if you have a problem with it, you can check me out on Twitter. We can chat.
Let me add to that. In light of what you were saying, soccer is a legitimate sport, and they're legitimate athletes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely. You know, I think anyone who's a real athlete, you know,
any athlete, gymnast, wrestling,
whatever,
equestrian, for Christ's sake,
that is a sport. You know,
exactly.
I think you should definitely be recognized and respected. And a lot of the women that play those sports, you know, even in like WNBA, I don't think they get the credit they deserve. Those girls can play. Like if you really watch women's basketball, college basketball, even the pros, their fundamentals are really, really strong. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not going to lie, when it comes to women's soccer, though, especially the women's national team, those women are a lot better than the men.
In some cases, yeah. You know,
there, I said it.
You might not always see, like in the basketball side of things, you might not always see the high flying dunks, but you see strong fundamentals in these girls. Like these girls can really play. I'll bet you they'll give a lot of guys a lot of runs. So moving forward.
Before we get off of women's soccer and I move my soapbox to something else for another day, I did want to bring up that All-American Yolanda Thomas is an Orlando Pride, again, women's soccer in the NWSL. She is a former OSU Cowgirl, and she is making a run in the the NWSL playoffs. So shout out to Miss Yolanda, a former Cowgirl, or maybe she was a coach. It just said excited to have our first ever All-American doing big things coaching in the coaching world. So congratulations to her. My NC Courage is out, so I hope the Orlando Pride does their thing. All right, now I'm going to quickly switch. Equestrian is going to be playing is going to have a match on. What did we say they're called? Matches?
I believe so. Yeah.
A ride. They're going to be competing against SMU in Stillwater on Friday at 1 p.m. Also on Friday, wrestling. OSU's wrestling is huge. And they will be taking on Utah Valley in Utah on Friday, November the 5th.
Also, let me add something to that. Wrestling, being a native Oklahoman, Oklahoma State has always had a strong wrestling program. A lot of UFC fighters have come out of Oklahoma State.
You almost went to OSU to wrestle.
I thought about it, but then I felt like I'd been a sellout because I did go out for wrestling in high school, and I wasn't that bad at it. But then,
then you would have never met me.
This is true. See how everything, God lines everything up to be where it's supposed to be, and it's right here. But yeah,
right.
Definitely Oklahoma State does have a strong wrestling program. Check those guys out. They've always had one, like I said. So. And
on Sunday, sorry guys, I was itching. That was probably a really ugly face. Sunday, wrestling will be at Oregon State. And I think that is it. The NCAA men's and women's individual championships are still going on. ITA Conference Masters were the 13th through the 17th again in tennis, as well as the ITA sectionals. And then I believe I saw men's and women's tennis, the NCAA individual championships will be taking place the 18th through the 20th, the 23rd or the 24th, depending on men's and women's. So that is all of your OSU Cowboy sports. We are going to, you want to take a quick break?
Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back from the break, we will be going into the world of the Sooners. Sooner.
Yeah, I decided not to get too excited.
That's all right. I mean, they're doing some good things, then some other stuff, but we'll talk about that after our break. So stay tuned.
We'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. Stay tuned to the Tornado Takeover. You're watching Tornado Takeover right here on IE Sports Radio.
Your direct feed for all that is sports.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
Are you a fan of Buffalo sports? Are you thinking of changing loyalties and becoming a Buffalo sports fan? Do you even know where Buffalo is on the map? Did you know Canada is closer to Buffalo than New York City? Welcome to the Buffalo Huddle, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your host, Patty Bax. This is a podcast designed for you, the passionate sports fan. I know you love your sports. Who doesn't? I cover Buffalo sports and so much more by bringing in the human elements. I call it Buffalo Sports with a Twist. Join me as we take a journey into the world of Buffalo sports. I guarantee you'll fall in love with Buffalo just like I did. Each week we start with an inspiration, question of the day, a Buffalo fun fact, and our weekly challenge to you, the listener. Come huddle up with me every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time for the Buffalo Huddle with Patty Bax on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As we say in Buffalo, go Bills!
right, welcome back to
What's up,
Tornado
everybody?
Takeover right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all
All
that
that
is
is sports.
sports. I just want to say that I am so very thankful that when our commercials are on, those commercials are on, you guys can't see what's happening back
Ooh-wee.
here.
Yeah, we're acting a plum fool,
Ooh, gosh.
enjoying life. So,
All right,
in
well,
case if you just tuned in now, I am Fred.
and I'm Angela.
We are your hosts for the Tornado Takeover. And going into this next segment, we're going to be talking about drum roll, the OU Sooners. Boomer!
Sooner.
Boomer!
Sooner.
One more time. Boomer!
Sooner.
All right, let's start it off. I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. OU versus Missouri.
Oh, that game was awful.
Yeah, it was trash.
No, let me get into it. Because I'm going to
You
get
have the
into
floor.
it all right.
You have the floor.
Because you were at work
I was.
and I watched the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, yeah, babe's going to get home early. I'm watching you on my little tracker. I'm like, yeah, babe's on his way home.
He get to watch a little
He
bit of
gonna
the
get
game.
to watch a little bit of the game. He had to run to Walmart real quick and grab my popcorn and my beer because my Arizona Cardinals can't win without me drinking beer again. And eat my little poppycorn snack there.
You know,
and it's not
gotta have
just
it.
any popcorn. It's the
Smart Choice?
Smart Choice movie theater popcorn.
It is. It's really
All
good,
right
guys.
now. All right. Don't be
Just-
going into Walmart in Gibsonton, Florida and buying it up now. I'm going to come get you. Anyways,
At least leave us 3 bags.
at least for 3 weeks, one for each week.
Right.
All right. So I'm sitting here watching this game and I'm
Excuse
so excited about this game. Let me tell you how I'm excited. Hold on a second. Let me
Let me jump right into it.
Let me pull up the stats for this game because when I tell y'all, when I tell you, I was into this game. I was so excited for this game. This game. Oh, I don't want play-by-play. Baby, how do I get this thing to show me the after
stats?
each quarter?
Go to the recap. Let me see.
Anyways, so OU was actually doing really good. I was very impressed. Jackson Arnold looked decent. The defense was like, where have y'all been this whole season? Like, it was a back and forth ping pong game, right? And then OU decided, we're going to pump the brakes a little bit. We're going to slow down. We're not really going to do our whole thing. You figured it out?
I'm going to go to my side. And
Oh, his is better.
I have that.
Oh, it's right here, ding dings. So OU is, we're just kicking field goals. It was a field goal fiasco. All right, field goal fiasco. Through halftime, we're winning. It's 9-3. Like, yes. We ended the first half on a 56-yard field goal. Oh, I was so excited. It's about third quarter. I'm looking at my little tracker app. Babe's on his way home. I'm like, yes, we're all in OU gear. I'm like, yes.
So adding to that,
You should just stay to work or Walmart or something.
yeah, from what little I did see. So adding to that, Zach Schmidt did score all 9 points in the first half, which was the
kicker
field goals. Basically, he was basically the main one.
in the second quarter. 3.
Oof. What I say? Danny Stutzman, he scored a team high 19 tackles.
Oh my God! And let's talk about Billy Bowman knocking the brakes off of the guy. Woo-wee! He on 4th and 1, y'all. I wish to gosh I had this was recorded. I know I just got really excited. I just jumped up in the air and cut you off all at once.
You're good.
He literally almost knocked the man out. Like the guy's literally sitting on the OU sideline for a hot 3-4 minutes. Training staff, everybody.
Put it on.
Guess who got the ball? We did because it was 4th and 1 and he ain't make it. But then guess what happened? Who do we play? Mizzou punts the ball. Oh, Billy Bowman whiffs the punt. The return. I don't know anything about football.
Yeah, love football.
What is wrong with my voice today?
No, I get it. So, but yeah, He whiffed it.
But then we had a scoop and score in the fourth quarter.
It was from Billy Bowman. He scored that 49-yard fumble. Yes, he did.
So beautiful.
Yeah. So that part that I actually did get to see,
I was like, to see the scoop and score, did you?
Yeah, I got to see that part. Yeah, because when I got to see that,
yay.
Boom, he got that good hit on. Next thing you know, he got that 49-yard return. Boom, great from a fumble recovery.
And
I'm thinking we are going to win.
I'm pretty sure the whole neighborhood heard about it too.
Oh man, I ran through the house. Mind you, I just got off work. My feet are hurting. I just went to Walmart. And I went in there, and once I seen that, I'm like, yes, we're going to win. Because she had been filling me in.
The dog jumped, was running around scared.
Yeah, he ran up on me.
Oh, loudmouth over here.
I was being loud. I'm loud for my students. I sure am. Going back into stats, Xavier Robinson finished with 56 rushing yards on 9 attempts. Deion Burke had 44 receiving yards and 5 catches. Tight end Bowers Sharp had a 43-yard catch and ran on a fake punt pass from punter Luke Elson.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. The fake punt was gorgeous. You didn't see that.
I did not see that.
But let me just tell you what brought me such joy watching that game was that Farouk was back.
Yeah, thank God.
I still don't know what's going on with Nick Anderson. I need answers.
Yeah.
But anyways, Farouk was back, and it made me very excited. I really will say, honestly, that is probably the first time in a long time that I felt like we had all of our ducks in a row. There was some minor, like,
hiccups.
Yeah, the sorry, I had hiccups.
Don't take your time.
There was the whiff return by Billy that caused the turnover in Mizzou's territory. But it was honestly, there was stupid mistakes on both sides of the ball. It was not just on Oklahoma, but it was also on Mizzou. So it was kind of like all over the place. Travis is in the chat telling us, what's good, folks? Hope y'all have a great show.
Shout out to Travis.
Thanks, Travis. Mr. T5 over there in
T5 and a half.
In the Bayou. He does our
New Orleans.
Yeah, the
Louisiana show.
I just had a brain fart on the show. Crescent City Connection. That's the show on Saturday. Sorry. Woo! Brain fart. Major brain fart.
You had the OU thing going on.
I had a big I'm having a big chemo brain moment this week.
You just had to vent on what you saw. But we already know how the score ended. It was 30-23.
Last second. Literally the last. I think it wasn't really the last second. I think it was like 30 seconds left.
Yeah, but that game could have went either way. I think OU blundered that
game one. Put me into depression again.
And Mizzou did what they were supposed to do. Missouri did what they were supposed to do. So, I mean, I'm still booming soon over here, but guys, y'all got to get it together.
Y'all need one more win.
And that's it.
Y'all can go bowling. And guess what? Y'all play it home against Alabama on the 23rd.
Who is ranked number 11.
And then end the season in Death Valley. Hello? Wake up.
Wake up. I need to see some Starbucks or something. What do I need to do?
I don't know. I'm being really loud.
Give you some coffee. So, anyway, OU, you know what to do. Alabama's going to be a tough road. So, I better be ready.
Do you and Will have a bet going on for this game?
No, we don't. But
my best friend's husband is from Alabama and is a huge
he's big time Alabama. Oh yeah.
So I'm surprised these two don't have anything going on. I don't think it has registered yet.
I'm sure we can come up with something. It's this weekend?
No, it's
no. We have to buy this weekend. That's right. Then next weekend after that. So I'll probably get in touch with Will and let's see what we can come up with.
I'm glad you're gonna be at work because I'm not watching the game.
I'm watching the game. Please,
I'm not watching the game with the two.
I am watching the game. I wish I was off. I'd be like, Will, let's kick it and let's do the damn.
No, because there wouldn't be any more Hennessy left in the state of Florida between the two of y'all.
Damn right. Ooh-wee. You know what it is. If you know, you know.
Anyways,
switch gears to OU basketball.
I forgot my little thingies at the bottom.
All right, go ahead.
I forgot my football one. It has the little. Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
All right.
What basketball are you doing here, sir?
OU basketball. Let's see. OU played Virginia.
Is that women's or men's?
No, this is men's. Oh, it's women's. Excuse me. My fault, y'all. OU playing Virginia. This is women's basketball. Score was 95-51. Excuse me.
Woo-wee. The Virginia Cavaliers normally have a pretty good women's team. It's decent. I should say
They're
that.
okay.
It's not normally now the men's team is normally a lot better than the women's team.
Yeah.
Coming from an ACC area, as you know,
Sure.
I'm from, they're normally a lot better. But the women to lose that amount,
Yeah.
ooh-wee.
That's pretty bad.
Ooh-wee.
The transfer you were talking about, Reagan Beers, scored 11.
The girl from Oregon.
Yeah, she scored out 11, 16 from the field, 26 points, 14 rebounds. She was basically the star of the show. Nobody could stop her.
She always
Reagan.
is.
Yeah, she's a beast. Sahara Williams scored 14 points, who led 44-27 at halftime and 90-48 midway throughout the fourth quarter. Peyton Verhulst had 13 points. Skylar Vann had 8 points, 10 rebounds, and forced 21 turnovers. Not bad. Not bad at all.
What's that?
Eastern Standard Time.
Oh.
OU girls are looking sharp. Congratulations to all of them, including Reagan Beers. You did pick the right team. And
well, duh. Anything's better than Oregon green. Who wants to be a duck? Quack, 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 quack.
yeah, I never really cared for Oregon like that, even though
the only O goes, oh, you.
And our former quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, went
that
over
boy
there.
don't know what he wants to do or where
And he
wants
was a
to
good
go.
quarterback. The
He
Duke could
started
play.
off at UCF and was actually dominant there, but because he didn't win a Heisman,
Yeah, he went to OU.
he went to OU and he didn't win a Heisman.
So he's
now
going
he's
to-
in. I hope he doesn't win a Heisman.
Acting like the journeyman, the Heisman
Anyways.
journeyman. But anyway, moving forward, you know what I'm saying? Women's OU basketball is looking really sharp. Keep doing it. They will be playing West Carolina on Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time.
That is the Catamounts of Western Carolina.
The Catamounts. Say that with me, y'all. Catamounts of Western Carolina. You're from East Carolina, see?
They're in Cullowhee. That was it's like north of where a lot of the hurricane went through. Is just north of that. It's like almost at the. So if you look at the state and it's like the jagged edge. This is Tennessee. This is North Carolina. You got Virginia, West Virginia. Cullowhee's like right up here.
Oh.
It's literally a little mountain town. Friend of mine, their son went there.
Okay.
Jeff and Debbie's son went to Western Carolina. Anyways, all right. Sorry, moving on. I also had another friend that went there.
No, that's fine. Men's basketball.
A little geography.
Yeah, just a little geography lesson inside the sports. Hey, we I told you, it's jam-packed with a lot of stuff. We warned you. So,
gosh.
men's basketball for OU playing Northwestern State. They played last night. Score was 73-57. Jalen Moore scored 19 of his career high, tying 23 points in the second half. Jeremiah Fears, he's the freshman. 15 points, 4 steals.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy I couldn't figure out if his name was Tears, Fears, or Beers.
Yeah. Kobe Elvis.
Elvis!
Kobe Elvis, 10 points. Sam Godwin, 8 points and 10
Sam
rebounds.
I am.
Yeah, Sam I am, baby. Give a little credit to NW State. Michael Thomas scored 20 points. Addison Patterson, nice little rhyme there, 16 points. Willie Williams, that's another cool name. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Let me just go off on a tangent real quick.
Sure.
I'm just going, this is a complete sidebar shifted way left.
Go for what you know.
Way left, but I'm going right. Anyways,
Yeah,
whatever.
you get it. This is my left. This is y'all left.
Anyways, completely
forward.
non-related. If you gonna have a child and your last name is Williams, please don't name them William, Willie, Winston, whatever.
Now, Addison Patterson, that's a cool name. It kind of rhymes a little bit. You know?
I mean, for the love.
But Willie Williams, hey, I mean.
Come on.
Anyways,
sorry. I had to just boop,
had to let that out. All right.
All right, continue.
Let's go to OU wrestling.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Did you talk about who the OSU men was going to be taking on next?
OU.
I mean, OU.
Good question. Let's go ahead and check on that. They will be taking on the upcoming That's why we're going to be playing Stetson.
Is it here? No, that's the one where they're going to be playing in, if I'm not that mistaken, they're going to be playing in the Virgin Islands or something.
Yeah, they're going to be playing.
Because Stetson actually is in St. Petersburg. A lot of people don't know this because if they were playing at Stetson, like at Stetson.
It would be in St. Petersburg.
We's going.
Please believe it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to call up your bosses and be like, nah, Frederick is sick. He got to go.
Yeah.
Well, now they know.
Now that it's out there, I'll have to come up with something
I'm
else.
kidding, guys. I've never done that a day in my life.
No, she really hasn't, But they will be playing Stetson Saturday, November the 16th at 2 p.m.
I really think that's part of, let me check. I think they're in the British Virgin Islands, or I think they're in some sort of, it's a tournament.
Excuse me.
No? Tickets. Let me check. I'm just going to pretend like I'm buying tickets. No, it's going to be at the Lloyd Noble Center.
Too bad
So they're going to be hosting Stetson. Okay. Oh, no. Now I'm on Vivid Seats trying to buy tickets.
Uh-oh.
I really thought it's the end of the year. They're going to be in Atlantis. They're going to be in the Bad Boy Mowers Battle for Atlantis in the Bahamas.
Okay.
That's what it was. I knew OU was going to be going into the Caribbean, Atlantic,
the Virgin Islands in that area.
Well, the Virgin Islands are in the Caribbean.
Yeah, I know.
Bahamas isn't. Excuse me, the Atlantic. Oh my God.
It's okay.
Pardon that burp. Hey,
y'all do it too.
Bahamas is in the more of the Atlantic.
Mm-hmm.
It's Atlantis.
I'm pretty good at geography.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah.
All right, what we got next?
All right, let's go.
Wrestling. We're wrestling.
OU's wrestling. OU took on the Air Force, and in dominant fashion. OU is ranked number 12, but they did come out with the W with 32-3.
What does that mean?
They scored 32 points. You score points every time you get a pin, takedowns, all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I didn't know if 32 people beat, like there was like 38 matches.
Okay,
35 matches.
I'm glad you said that. So give me a little minute. I'm going to go ahead and read this real quick.
I thought maybe there was like 35 matches, and out of those 35 matches, OU won 32.
Well, the Sooners,
I don't know how this works.
The Sooners,
I don't know
it's funny. The Sooners, they did win their first 5 matches to take an 18-0 lead. 2 of OU's 9 wins came with bonus points. The standouts were Willie McDougal and DJ Parker.
Willie McDougal?
Yeah.
Somebody's real name is McDougal?
Yeah. You
clearly are not a Sex and the City fan.
No.
If anybody is a Sex and the City fan, you know about Mr. McDougal. So, you know about the McDougals.
Educate me on that one, because
McDougals.
I have no idea.
That's Charlotte dated a McDougal. Oh, I gotta get you.
I told you.
Charlotte.
Enlighten me.
Charlotte, the like sweet one, the innocent, very innocent one. You know Charlotte, the brown-headed one. Anyways, Charlotte dated a McDougal, and she got married to the McDougals. She was a McDougal. And then, never mind. Anyways, we just went way off topic.
But that's okay, though.
All right.
Let's see. It's the second straight season in which Oklahoma has open conference action with a win, knocking off North Dakota State early in the 2023 campaign. Friday also marked Oklahoma's largest margin of victory in a dual match since blanking Little Rock 37-0 on November 18th of 2022. They're looking sharp. Their wrestling program is apparently very strong.
Yeah, OU, I believe, was ranked in the top 5. I don't want to give a correct number, an exact number, because I don't remember. But OSU was in the top 5, and OU was definitely in that top 15. If I remember correctly, it was OU was like 2 or 3, and OSU was 12. But I don't want to. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. So what else we have going on in OU?
OU sports.
Women's soccer is officially done in OU.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they did not make it into the NCAA tournament. I forgot to check about how the men's soccer was doing for Tulsa.
Let's check on.
Oops.
Volleyball.
I know volleyball's got a match coming up soon.
And that's going to look something like, hold on.
Oh, sorry, pardon my yawn.
Taking a little time. Let's see. Sunday they played. Win third straight with 4-set victory at MSU. Let's see. The Oklahoma volleyball team picked up its third straight victory with a 23-25, 25-19, 25-21.
All right, they
25-22.
played Mississippi State and they won.
And they basically won. They showed up in a big way. They recorded 18 blocks, 8 apiece by Lydia Martin and Kelly Jo Burgess, and 5 each by Alexis Shelton. I remember her. Alexis. And Peyton Chamberlain.
Awesome.
So they did really, really well.
I still have it sitting on women's soccer. I actually hit the wrong button. I meant to hit volleyball. Please ignore me.
No, that's okay. All right, let's check out soccer. See what's going on there.
The soccer's done. They didn't make it. Volleyball will be at Texas A&M tomorrow
at 8 p.m. Eastern
on
the SEC network.
And cross country is going to be at the NCAA Midwest Regionals. And then again, men's and tennis are going to be in the NCAA Individual Championships that starts Tuesday the 19th for OU.
Wrestling, being that we're on there Sunday, November the 17th at 11 a.m., they're going to be against Warren Williamson Daktronics Invitational.
They're going to be at the
Invitational.
Click on it, see who they're going to be playing.
Wrestling.
Who they're going to be
competing
meeting
against.
That is let me see this.
Jackrabbits.
South Dakota State Jackrabbits.
Okay.
It's really bad that I know that logo.
Yeah, that is bad.
All right, let's jump into some Thunder Up.
Thunder Up.
I just like my little thing to begin with.
What can I say except the Thunder did suffer their first loss against the Nuggets, but they still maintained their number 1 seed in the Western Conference. We are the best in the West, baby.
Yeah, we are right here.
The best of yeah, y'all are. Y'all need to get it together. Anyway, back to the Thunder. Yeah, I said it. The Oklahoma City Thunder did lose 2 points to the Denver Nuggets. Field goal for it was a close game. Field goal percentage for the Thunder was 44%. The Nuggets did 47.2. The rebounds 55 over 47. I mean, it was basically a close game. But
then they took on the Rockets on last Friday, ended up winning 126-107. Unfortunately, Sunday they took their second loss of the season, 127-116. And then last night
came out with the W, 128-134 in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder. I've said it before and I'll say it again. They are a young, hungry team. Those young Lions got it. They have a record of 9-2. They lost to good teams. Golden State, if you know what it is, you know what it is. And Denver, 2 seasons ago, they were the reigning champions. So they're definitely proving themselves to be a force, and they have a voice. So Thunder up, baby.
They got 3 games. No, excuse me. I misspoke. We play the Pelicans on Wednesday. So tomorrow they're taking on the Pelicans on. Oh, you can't watch it because you're not going to be home.
No, I got to work.
Oh, you can watch the second half because the game's at 7:30.
Okay.
Shit. That's the Golden Bachelorette finale. Well, I guess I gotta go to the other room to watch it.
I guess so, or just put both TVs on.
Anyway, so then we're gonna take on Friday part of the NBA Cup group play. They will be hosting the Phoenix Suns. And then
who are number 2 in the conference. Just throw that out there.
At 8-2, yes. And then rounding out on Sunday, we'll be hosting the Mavericks.
Who put us out of the playoffs last season.
Which are 5-5. Pelicans, 3-8. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hate to be that team.
Yeah, because you're playing against a pretty strong team. We're kicking butt, taking names.
Tomorrow. Again, I don't know how to read sports bettings. I'm not a sports better. Whatever I put money on, they lose. So the matchup prediction though is 85% Thunder. I mean, I think that's a dead given. That the Thunder are going to come out on top. But then again, you may never know. Tickets are as low as $4 if you'd like to go to the Paycom Center tomorrow. You can buy Thunder tickets with Vivid Seats. That is not a plug. I'm just reading this from ESPN.
$4.
That is not a sponsored ad. What do they say on social media now when you're like
It's like a disclaimer?
Yeah, you're trying to tell somebody about something like, oh, look at this helmet. Da-da-da-da-da. This is a great OU helmet. Like, I absolutely love it. This is not a sponsored ad.
Right.
We ain't getting no money from telling you to go here.
Not a real doctor. This is a paid actor. So that's a disclaimer. So if you show up with your $4.
The tickets are $4 on Vivid Seats.
Well, you know what?
It does say tickets as low as $4 on Vivid Seats. I'm not lying. You can read this for yourself. Okay. So,
no, it's definitely believable because for anyone who's been, and the funny thing is, I've never been to a Thunder game. I've been to some basketball.
You
games.
have been to a Thunder game.
No, I'm talking about at
home
Thunder game is what I'm. Let me be specific. But there have been tickets as low as $20. You know,
$4 though.
$4. You're way up there.
But you think about it. It's a Wednesday night game. Kids are still in school. You're playing a low team.
Hey, let's go out and watch the game.
Perfect date night.
Yeah. Go get you some popcorn, some stadium nachos.
I mean, you're going to spend more in food and beverages than you are in tickets. You're probably going to pay more in parking. I don't know how parking it around. Well, I mean, I do know it's a bunch of parking garages around Paycom. Yeah. But, you know, I still have eyelash glue in my eye.
But you're right. You're actually going to be paying more to actually enjoy the inside part of it.
For $4 for, I mean, the Thunder's still going to get their money.
Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. They're going to get their money. And it gives the person who doesn't have a lot of money a chance. Why don't you come hang out with us? Watch the game.
We should tell your aunt to go.
She's been to a couple games before.
Woo! Sorry, y'all. Fred's computer just fell off the edge of the futon, and I watched it in slow motion. Just go, doosh, doosh, doosh. And Fred's just looking at me like, what's going on?
Well, I'm like, you didn't say anything. You watch out. Oh.
There we go.
So I think that's wrapping. I think that's wrapping it up, guys. We thank you guys for hanging out with us for.
Then just go ahead. I was just seeing what you were saying.
No, I was just saying. I'm just going to thank everybody hanging out with us. You know, for a shout out to everyone who came in the comment section. For those who watched, we appreciate you guys. You know, thank you for watching the Tornado Takeover with your host Fred
and Angela.
Glad.
But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. One more week till Turkey Day. No, 2 weeks.
Always the last Thursday.
Don't worry. Always. Like the end of the month. There's like Sunday is like
always the last Thursday of every month. It's always the last Thursday of every month.
I guess because Sunday
probably
for Turkey Day.
That's one of my favorite holidays. I love it. I said it's one of my favorite holiday is Christmas.
I like Thanksgiving. You guys want to know why I like Thanksgiving? I love Thanksgiving so much because I get people I love.
Absolutely.
And also, Thanksgiving is Christmas.
Hey, and be clear, as much as I love Easter, is my absolute, those of you who know me, Christmas is my absolute favorite holiday. And that season, that time of year, I love it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it on the Tornado Takeover for the IU project for all that is pushed. So, hope you guys have a good rest of the day.